Now, less than 2 years after the fire which devastated Western Pavilion, a huge operation is underway to get it ready for the reopening next month. Everything from teaspoons to dodgems are being stockpiled in secret warehouses and moved across to the pier by night, as Isabel Webster reports. In a quiet and secret location in Weston, row upon row of boxes and brightly coloured wares. Props, rides, even a land train, all being stowed before life on Weston's new pier. It's 2 years next month since the old pier burnt down. Since then, it's not only been a rebuild, but a restocking, and on a massive scale. There used to be just 5 rides. Now there'll be 16. It used to have 300 gaming machines. Soon it'll have 500. So has the process helped heal the wounds?
You don't forget, you never forget, but the fire sort of fades away, and sort of you get to a point where actually you look to the future. And we're certainly at that point now, with just a few weeks to go. And all the sort of the machines and the rides and everything coming together, it's really, really exciting and sort of optimistic, I suppose.
Today, workmen are on site 7 days a week, but it means this warehouse lies mostly quiet by day, and all these treasures are moved by cover of darkness.
It's so busy on the pier during the day. We've got over 300 workmen, you know, doing everything around the building. So logistically, getting some of these big pieces of gaming machinery in is quite difficult.
And this is where they all end up, right here in the middle of the brand new pavilion.
The Michaels will get the keys on the 25th of June. There's plenty of work still to do, but it's clear they're gunning for it. Isabel Webster, BBC Points West, Weston-super-Mare. Now, some of the amusements on the Grand Pier have been designed by graduates from the University of the West of England. Now, just 1 year on from graduation, Matt Tucker and Neil Macqueen are working with a specialist company based in Stroud, and they've come up with 8 of the new rides. Welcome.
Yeah, it's quite a lot, yeah, and they joined us now in the studio, we're pleased to say. Welcome to the programme, lads. It's quite a job you're doing, designing rides. What's it like?
It's great. It's a lot of work, but it's good fun.
Is it just like doing any other product? It just happens to be you're doing amusement rides?
Absolutely. I think you're always designing to a brief, you're always designing to a budget. So there's basic principles which you always follow, but absolutely it's an honour and a privilege to be able to do something quite so fun. Not many boys get a chance to do it.
Because it's quite a flagship to be working on, isn't it, really? You're the one who's come up with the helter-skelter design, is that right?
That's right, yes.
So now it's not just go to the top and spiral down. There's something a bit special about this, isn't there?
Yes, well, first of all, it's in one of the towers, so it's 12.5 metres above the ground, and you can see over the entire bay, and it has 2 options of slides, so you can either go really fast down a tapering slide or slow on a constant slide around the outside of the tower.
We're looking at those pictures now.
Yes.
And what's that going to look like in situ?
Well, there's 2 main levels in the building, so it's going up through the levels. You're never going to see the whole thing in one go. You're going to see the bottom, and then you're going to see the top half. So you're going to see little snippets of it, but when you're on it, you'll see the whole thing.
Amazing. And Matt, you've done a go-kart track. What can you tell us about that?
That's right. It's about a 300-metre long go-kart track, one of the largest in Europe, and it's takes all the power from the actual floor. So there's no need to change batteries or...
Right, what, electricity?
That's right, yeah, it takes the power from the floor, yeah.
OK. How is there enough space to run a go-kart track on the end of the pier?
Well, it's very tight. It runs around all the beams and columns and things, but yeah, it takes up a lot of space in there.
I bet. Now, people are desperate to know what's been going on behind those doors. You know, the work's been frantic and furious. Give us a few more hints before you leave us. What is in there?
Well, various other rides. I mean, you've got a crystal maze, so like a mirror maze, ghost train.
Is there anything? Is that just a normal ghost train? The ones we're used to? Anything special about that?
It won't be normal, no. Okay. Trust me. You'll have to go and visit.
That sounds fantastic. Thanks so much for coming in and giving us a bit of a glimpse of it all. Looking forward to seeing inside.
Yeah. Well done, guys. Thanks a lot. Cheers.